Hello my wonderful people out there. You're once again welcome to Maths with Uncle Tony. And in this class we'll be looking at open sentences involving multiplication. If you've been following my videos, you discover that I have done video on addition. And there's one thing I said during the video. I gave a sentence which will help you to remember on how to solve open sentences involving addition. But this one is for multiplication. So for question involving multiplication, always do the opposite. What is the opposite of multiplication? Is division. So for addition and multiplication, the same rule goes for both of them. For opposite of addition, always do subtraction. Opposite of multiplication, always do division. If you can remember this, you solve any open sentences question involving addition or multiplication. Follow me as I take you along. Number one, whether the question starts with an open box or a number, always do the opposite. Always do the opposite. So open box multiplied by 2 is equals to 8. What's the opposite of multiplication? Is division. So we now say 8 divided by 2. We are starting with the answer here. So 8 divided by 2, it will give us 4. I will confidently replace my 4 here. Let's check. 4 multiplied by 2, it will give us 8. That's the correct answer for number 1. Okay, number 2. I say whether you start with an open box or a number, always do the opposite, which is 12 divided by 3. 12 divided by 3 will give us 4. My answer is 4. Let's check. I will put 4 here. So 3 multiplied by 4 is equals to 12. My answer is correct. Now this one is fraction. We have 1 over 2 multiplied by open box is equals to 30. I say always do the opposite. This answer comes first. We have 30 divided by 1 over 2. 1 over 2. I can confidently put all over 1 here. 30 divided by 1 is still 30. Okay. 30 over 1 divided by 1 over 2. If you see an expression like this, fraction dividing a fraction, that's what we call reciprocal. Now, what is that reciprocal? Look at it here. I will repeat this number, 30 over 1. 30 over 1. I will change this division to multiplication. I will change it to multiplication. What then happens to this fraction? 2 will become the numerator, while 1 will become the denominator. Meaning that 2 will go up, 1 will come down. 2 will go up, 1 will come down. That is 30 over 1 multiplied by 2 over 1. So 30 times 2 will give us 60. 1 times 1 is 1. 60 divided by 1 is 60. So my answer is 60. Can I check to know that 1 over 2 multiplied by 60 will give me 30? Let me check. Let me check and see whether my answer is correct. So 1 over 2 multiplied by 60 over 1. 1 times 60 is equals to 60. 2 times 1 is equals to 2. 30 divided by 2 will give us 30. So my answer is correct. So now let's look at number 4. Number 4, what's number 4 saying? Number 4 said we should open box multiply by half will give us 25. So now 25 comes first. 25 over 1 divided by 1 over 2. Like I said before, if you're met with this type of fraction, always do the reciprocal. Write the first fraction first. 25 over 1 multiplied by 2 over 1. 25 times 2 is give us 50. 1 times 1 will give us 1. 50 divided by 1 is 50. So we have 50 here. So 50 times 1 over 2 will give us 25. Let's look at number 5. Number 5 look a bit interesting. 1.4 multiplied by open box is equals to 19.6. Like I said before, always do the opposite if it's multiplication. So this one comes first. 19.6 divide by 1.4. 1.4. Children are not allowed to use calculator in primary level, at primary level. So how can a child simplify this without the use of calculator? If you have been following my videos, I've done division of decimal numbers. Now, this one have one decimal place. You count the number before the decimal point, it's just 1. So this one has 1 decimal place. Number before the decimal point is just 1. The same thing goes here, 1 decimal place. Now remember, these are denominator, these are numerator. So this one, 1 and 1 are the same thing. You're supposed to pick the biggest number, but both of them are the same thing. Just pick any one. 1 take away 1. Any one, it will give us 0. Meaning that we can confidently remove the decimal point. After dividing, we shouldn't move the decimal point anywhere, since the decimal points are the same thing. 1 decimal place, 1 decimal place. 1 minus 1 is 0. I can confidently remove the decimal point, and after dividing, I will leave the answer that way without moving the decimal point. Okay, we have 196 divided by 14. So, what can divide here? What can divide here? The last number here is 6, the last here number is 4. So, these are even numbers, meaning that 2 can divide it. We have 2 here, we have 2 here. 19 divided by 2 will give us 9, remainder 1. Place the remainder 1 behind 6 becomes 16. 16 divided by 2 will give us 8. 14 divided by 2 is 7. We can use 7 to divide 98 now. How many times will 7 go into 9? 7 will go into 9 once. Look at my ones. Remainder 2. Place the remainder 2 behind 8. It becomes 28. 7 into 28 is 4. So my answer is 14. Ideally, had it been any of them is bigger than 1, we either move the decimal, we create decimal points for each. Now, this our answer is 14. We have 14. If you multiply 1.4 times 14, will it give you 19.6? Let's check whether our answer is correct. Okay, 1.4 multiplied by 14. So here I have one decimal. In multiplication, we add. This is 1 decimal place plus this is 0 decimal place. So 1 plus 0, it will give us 1 decimal place. So we remove the decimal point. After multiplication, we return the decimal point. So 14 times 14, we have removed the decimal point because 14 times 14. 14 times 14 will give us 196. So we return the decimal point backward. These are decimal points. So 1.4 multiplied by 14 will give us 19.6. Our answer is correct. So let's look at the last question that we have. We have 4.105 multiplied by an open box. It will give us 41.05. Okay. This one and this comes first, like I told you before. 41.05 divide by, because we are doing the opposite of multiplication, divide by 4.105. Now, if you observe closely, this one have 2 decimal points, 2 decimal places, sorry, 2 decimal places. This one have 3 decimal places. The numbers are not the same. The numbers are not the same. Take the biggest number. If you're met with any type of this question, pick the biggest number. The biggest number is 3. 3 take away 2. It will give us 1 decimal place. Now, the denominator, this is denominator. If the denominator is bigger, you move forward. That is DF. If the denominator is bigger, and obviously the denominator is bigger, so we're going to move the decimal point 1 decimal place forward. But if the numerator is bigger, it is backward. NB. Numerator is bigger, B is backward. Move backward. Denominator is bigger, move forward. You move the decimal point forward. If numerator is bigger, move the decimal point backward. Okay, this is just the code for you to know. Now, let's divide. Let's remove the decimal point. We now have 4105 divided by 4105. They are the same thing. After remove the decimal point, 4105 dividing 4105. 4105 divided by 4105 is obviously equals to 1. Remember, it's now time for us to return our decimal place or decimal points. So to say, the down is bigger than up by 1. So denominator, you move forward. Since there's no decimal point, we create decimal point by adding 0. So our answer is equals to 10. So we multiply by 10. So 4.105 times 10 will give us 41.05. Can we check? Yes. Let's check and see whether our answer is correct. Let's check whether our answer is correct. 4.105 times 10. 4.105 multiplied by 10. This is 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places. We can confidently remove the decimal points because this one plus, remember the multiplication plus, this one have 0 decimal places. 3 plus 0 will give us 3 decimal places. So we multiply 4105 multiplied by 10. 0 times anything multiplied by 0 is 0. 0, 0, 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 0. 1 times 1, 1. 1 times 4, 4. I will add 0, bring down 0. 5 plus 0 is 5. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Bring down your 4. My decimal place. From the right hand side, I'm counting 3. 1, 2, 3. 41.05. So 4.105 multiplied by 10 is same thing as 41.050. It says the same thing because 0 in front of after decimal point doesn't mean anything. Alright. Now we have some question on the board. Number 1, which says open box multiplied by 3 will give you 15. Remember the code to use to solve any question, whether it's addition or multiplication. Always do the opposite. If it's for addition, do subtraction. If it's multiplication, do division. Thank you very much. Don't forget to send in your answer in our comment section. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye-bye.